Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Ica Khadiqotur Rokhmah. Here I would like to read and interpret my own tune about the simple of life. Let me read. Here my tune is the title, The Simple of Life. Facing a trouble in a difficult task. In ancient moment, stare of us. Knowing the weakness, making fabulous. Reasoning, here we are. Intricate being a simple one. At once when it flare up, unique to the modest, loving in a silence, integrating a moment, in here we are. Praising the sweet of love, a million tempers established, hiking the peak of love, mission, wishing to complete. Is the shake of love? Now we are settled. The history of the poem. Here is the poem about the symbol of love is the author's own poem, tell about loving someone in a simple way, starting by facing the difficult task as the first line, like facing a trouble and a difficult task. Then both of them frequently meet as the stanzas to line 5, as the word they integrate in a moment, so that love growth speedily as the last stanzas in the line 5 and 6, as a shake of love, now we are settled. The structure here we can list together that consists of line, stanza 1, 2, and 3, also the connective here. Each stanza is consists of 5 till 6. For the stanzas 1, it consists of 5 lines, and the stanzas 2 also 5 lines, and the last stanza, as the stanza 3, consists of 6 lines. Then, for the stanza 2 here, there is an as the connective addition. Why? It's called addition because the word here is an. And the function for addition. And the next one, the theme. The theme that used by the authors and the poem and the title, The Symbol of Love, is love and a fulfillment. The final stanzas and the stanzas 3 focus on love as a culminating of the journey, like the phrase raising the sweet of love and hiking the peak of love, convey the idea of reaching an emotional pinnacle of the state of completeness through love. The interpretation itself, like I have said before, that the poem or the title, The Symbol of Love, is consists of 3 stanzas, where the stanza 1 is consists of 5 lines, the stanza 2 5 lines also, and the last stanza consists of 6 lines. Then there is not a similar sound in the last of each line, so that the rhyme is kind of scrambled rhyme. Therefore, this poem is called as three-verse poem. And here the interpretation. In the first line, facing a trouble in a difficult task, here the speaker begins by acknowledging the presence of a significant challenge or problem that must be addressed. Why the author and the someone who love is meet? Because the first time is facing a trouble and difficult task. Then followed by the second line, an ancient moment stare of us. Here could imply a reflection on a past time as the ancient moment where either the speaker or the authors or someone she lived as a whole stare of us face the similar challenge. And then continue to the third line, knowing the weakness making fabulous. Here recognizing one's weaknesses become a strength, as it allows for transformation and improvement so that the weakness can make a fabulous. And the next is reasoning. Here we are. This one suggests a process of understanding, of coming to the terms with the current situation. So, after facing the problem and then steering both of them and knowing the weakness, it makes they are together. Then intricate being a simple one. Human being is kind of complex or intricate. Therefore, complexity is a fundamentally straightforward as the simple one when viewed from a certain perspective. After facing some problems, like the intricate one, so that the authors and the someone would love being the simple love. Continue the second stanza. The second stanza on the first line, here is advancement flare up. Here as the progress or growth is described as sudden and impactful, like flare up. Then unity in a modus. True advancement is unity at modus, suggesting that real progress doesn't always need to be luxury. Here means that the progress doesn't need to be luxury, so that the author only needs a modest. Then loving in silence means that love is experienced deeply and quietly. Means that love doesn't need to be expressed, love doesn't need to be explored and doesn't need to be announced because love is kind of experience that only need to deeply and quietly feel. And then integrated moment means that the speaker is fully present and unified in the current moment. The last is and here we are means that this reinforces the idea of being present and acknowledge the journey taken to the reach point. So, the main point of the stanzas here is here we are, means both the author and also someone whom she loves is together in the same place. And the last stanza here, this, the first raising the sweet of love, describe the author's journey to raise the sweet of love. And then continue by a million temper established. To get the sweet of love here, the author need a million patience. And hiking the peak of love indicates the highest point or fullest expression of love. And then as the shake of love means that all action and endeavors are driven by love. And now we are settled means that the poem concludes with a sense of peace. Well, everyone, this poem is also use acrostic approach. What does it mean? In the beginning of the line, always start with a meaningful alphabet. The alphabet of each line will have the meaning if it is together with all the beginning alphabet. So let's read it together. Here the example. The first alphabet in the first line is F and continue with I, T, R, and I. There are five alphabets here that create or that make one alphabetical meaning or one word meaning. What the meaning is? The meaning is refers to the someone whom author loves. And also here, start by A, U, L, I, and A. And the lines R, E, H, M, A, N. So you can guess by your own self what does it mean by using acrostic approach. Okay, back to this discussion. So acrostic approach here means that every in the beginning of alphabet in each line consists of meaning. Then the figurative language. Here I am as the authors use three methods of figurative language. The first one is metaphor, repetition, and the last one is Pleonasm. What does it mean by metaphor? Metaphor here on the sentence hiking the peak of love to symbolize reaching a high point in emotional or spiritual expression. We know at the stanza 3, line 2, and then repetition on the sentence here we are. Why called as repetition? Because the sentence is mentioned about 2 times on the stanza 1, line 3, and the stanza 2, line 5. And the last one is pleonasm as the shape of love. Why I give the highlight here as the S? Because S here actually doesn't crucial, but because I want to make sure or I want to ensure that the shape of love here, so that I use pleonasm figurative language to emphasize or to ensure this proof. We can know the example, we can know the sentences or on the stanza 3, line 5. Okay, the next is symbolism. The symbolism, sphere of us may symbolize the introspection or the gaze of others, reflecting on shared human experience and weakness. Then, for the silence integration itself, loving in a silence and integrated moment imply a deep, perhaps unspoken understanding and connection that is fully present in the moment. So, that's all my own poem about the symbol of love and also my interpreting and analyzing. Thank you very much for being your nice attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.